Little known Independence Day fact number one. Not only were John Adams our second president and Thomas Jefferson our third president, founding fathers who were instrumental in the independence movement and obviously important in the writing of the Declaration of Independence, but they also both died on July 4th, 1826. And that's not interesting enough for you. Though he didn't die until 1831, James Monroe, our fifth president, also perished on that same day, July 4th. Little known Independence Day fact number two. While we celebrate July 4th as Independence Day, actually the Continental Congress voted for independence on July 2nd. The purpose of the Declaration of Independence was essentially to justify their decision. Actually, John Adams told his wife, Abigail Adams, that he thought July 2nd would be the day that Americans of future generations would celebrate. Little known Independence Day fact number three. On July 4th, 1776, it's very likely only two people signed the historic document. John Hancock, who most people know as the guy who had the giant signature, was the president of the Second Continental Congress. He signed the Declaration that day. He was joined by the secretary, Charles Thompson, who signed it also, but that was basically confirming that it was Hancock's signature. It was not until August 2nd that most, but not all, of the delegates signed. Little known Independence Day fact number four. Thomas Jefferson was actually an alternate delegate to the Continental Congress. Though we know Jefferson is playing a significant role in the Revolution, he was not one of the 7 delegates selected from Virginia. Virginia, his home colony, was not lacking in prominent representatives. Jefferson was not at the First Continental Congress either, and he was a late arrival as an alternate delegate at the Second Continental Congress. Of course, he did join the others, and the rest is history.
Little known Canada Day fact number one. The name of Canada Day was only officially adopted in 1982, after several failed attempts to change the name of the day from Dominion Day. The change finally passed through the House of Commons on a hot July afternoon, when the members of the House who were present decided to push a private member's bill through all 3 readings. Little known Canada Day fact number two. Although Dominion Day was first proclaimed by Canada's Governor-General in 1868, the year after Confederation, it didn't officially become a holiday until 1879, because members of Parliament from Nova Scotia objected to the first bill that would have made it an official holiday, feeling that their province had been forced into Confederation against their will. A decade later, those feelings had been smoothed over, and the day officially became a holiday. Little known Canada Day fact number three. For decades, Dominion Day was celebrated with picnics and fireworks displays across the country. But it wasn't until 1958 that the federal government, under Prime Minister John Diefenbaker, decided to organize major celebrations on Parliament Hill, starting a tradition in Ottawa that has lasted almost uninterrupted until the present day. One major exception was 1976, when the events were cancelled as a budget-cutting measure. Little known Canada Day fact number four. Longtime Jeopardy game show host Alex Trebek co-hosted Canada's birthday celebrations on Parliament Hill in 1965, back when he was working for the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. He was fluent in both English and French, which was important for the show, which aired on both the CBC and Radio-Canada, the national public broadcaster's French counterpart.
Did we test your knowledge? We hope we have. Take these facts to friends and family and see how much they know about each holiday. For WPBS Weekly, I'm Jolene DeRosier.